seen before.
Teachers are more excited, students are more excited.
I see my role as being a student as well.
Do you ever have to help the teacher with her technology?
Yeah.
Rather than, this is my agenda as an educator, this is now our agenda, and that's grounding everything that we're doing.
Park Manor is a grade 6, 7, 8 school in Elmira, Ontario. We have a school population of 300 students, in grade 6, 7, and 8 with French immersion as well, and one congregated developmental education class. So there was trying to build everyone's capacity, but then also how to have them be comfortable with sharing and learning from each other. We had an old computer lab and basically just 2 old data projectors. So we had focused a lot on building the pedagogy. And then, as you can see, I started to purchase technology for the teachers, the smart boards, the document cameras, the data projectors. I think the main strategy is first that I'm learning with my teachers.
Here you are, and then seeing what's a small step that I could take. And then, okay, after that, that wasn't so bad. So now let's try another step.
Having staff that are supportive, that are willing to share ideas has been a huge help in terms. And you really just have to be willing to try and know that sometimes you're going to fail, and that's okay. You learn from those mistakes, and other times it's going to be really successful and it's going to go well.
Organizer that links teaching and learning to students. Students will need to develop 21st century skills. Creating, communicating, collaborating, critical thinking, and citizenship need to be embedded into what we do every day. Reaching out a little bit further is the exemplary pedagogy that teachers use. Reaching out a little bit further, we then look into the rich learning tasks that teachers develop for their students. We've been very fortunate to have quite a number of technological tools, but they certainly don't come before any of the other layers, and especially do not drive what's happening with our students. We started realizing that it's the most simplest forms of technology that they're most profound. And sometimes it's just evaluating what do I already have and how can I use it more efficiently to impact student learning.
Technology can scare me because I don't feel like I know how to fully navigate it all. So it's been a real learning curve for me personally, and a journey into greater risk-taking around just exploring different tools and how can I incorporate those into the classroom, and also just to really determine which tools are really the most effective for helping with student learning, because there's tons of tools out there and you really have to sift through what's available to find things that will actually help accelerate learning.
The reason we're doing this is we want to try and gather a bunch of different information, and instead of me telling you and you sitting there and just writing down notes, I want you to be the active ones, that you're actively trying to find all of this information.
So it's moving away from me being at the front of the classroom teaching to them being more engaged learners and actually being teachers themselves, learning at the same time.
With the technology, we've been given a lot more freedom to do things on our own. But I think they're there kind of to challenge you and to get you to try yourself harder and to push harder and just to guide you along to get the task done, but also have a bit of fun and a challenge.
You know, if I look at EQAO scores for our grade 6s, especially in writing, have gone, I think, at the 42 to 83% over 5 years. I can also look at math assessments and the OSSLT and can see that we're doing very well once they get to high school.
The big key has been having the resources available to use, having the staff that's been supportive and willing to change. It's been a lot of work, but it's been fun.
As we would have visitors come, the question that they want to know is, what tech tool, what app is going to be the best one for us? And we would always say, no, wait, it's not about the tool, it's not about the application. Because unfortunately, adding tech to old pedagogy doesn't make it better. It is this incredible relationship of all the aspects of teaching and learning that when fused together, that's what makes the magic happen.